What is up? My name is Noah Hills. You can find me on Twitter at Noah More Parties, and this is 3 plays from Alabama running back Jahmyr Gibbs. This first play is a duo run where Gibbs is going to camp out behind his offensive tackle, turn down a north-south cut on the backside while waiting for this inside linebacker to wash out in traffic so Gibbs can sneak around off tackle on the play side. If we bring this back to the end zone angle, put it at 5x, you'll see what I'm talking about. Run it a little bit here. And right here, as Gibbs gets the ball, you can see that there's a lane here. Right here, we got a nice seal going on the backside of this play. 70 has his guy blocked with outside leverage, and Gibbs is reading this linebacker. It looks like he has an opportunity to turn this north-south on the backside, but right now, this middle linebacker is unblocked and would be free to meet him right here in the hole. What Gibbs is going to do instead is press toward the offensive line, hang out behind the tackle long enough for him to come off of the double team and take 10 out of the play. Gibbs is paused here, and now he's going to wait again until this defensive end commits to the inside, allowing Gibbs to sneak around the heels of his tight end for a positive gain on the outside. The most impressive part of this play to me is Gibbs' discipline to turn down what looks like a really easy alley up the middle because he sees 10 unblocked, knows that he's going to be able to meet him in the hole. The discipline to turn that down, press forward towards the offensive line, 10 is now out of the play, and then the patience again to wait until this defensive end commits to the inside, and then he tracks right off of those heels and sneaks through a little hole for a positive gain. Beautiful play by Jahmyr Gibbs. Play number 2 here is an outside zone run against Texas where play side penetration on the edge is going to force Gibbs into a more north-south track. And while he identifies that crease, his dancing in the hole results in him leaving more yards on the field than he could have gotten. We can see a little bit better here from the end zone angle where these edge defenders not only have contain on the outside, but they're penetrating into the backfield. Gibbs sees that and already knows from right here that he's going to have to turn this uphill sooner than he would have liked. Gibbs does that and ends up identifying this more north-south crease, but instead of just putting his head down and exploding through this hole for whatever positive yardage he can get, he ends up dancing and cutting back into his own offensive lineman once he identifies 98 coming off of this block. He gets no yardage here instead of the 2, 3, maybe 4-yard gain he could have had by just exploding through the hole. Play number 3 is another outside zone run, this time against Arkansas, where the defense is going to maintain the edge once again, forcing Gibbs to turn north-south, but he's going to identify a really nice cutback lane against the grain here and turn this into a positive play. We see Gibbs here working towards the edge and identifying that this defender out here on the edge already has the outside, 42 has outside leverage as well, 50 is working towards the outside, bounce is not open, this lane is not open, this lane is not open. He's got to turn north-south. Here Gibbs has aligned himself to cut downhill, but there's nothing in front of him open. And so while the cut back is generally not an option on outside zone plays, he's going to see this crease right here come right off the heels of these backside blocks and turn this into a positive play. This play is really impressive because not only does Gibbs have the vision that enables him to make the right read here, but he has the self-control and the discipline to see that his first read is not there, turn upfield, see that there's nothing there either, and then the creativity to turn back against the grain away from where the play is designed and turn it into a positive play. And then he also has the discipline to stay on track right off the heels of these backside blocks, get skinny, and turn this into as positive of a play as it possibly could be. That was 3 plays from Alabama running back Jahmyr Gibbs. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Noah More Parties.